property investing is not who can buy the most houses. Property investing is not who can like have the biggest numbers. It's not about any of those ego metrics.
Yeah.
It's about how do you live the best life? How do you live a life of freedom, choice, and abundance? And if you knew that you'd already done the things that you needed to do, then that would change the way you live your life today. That you would then turn around and go, oh, so I don't need to save every single dollar that I earn in order to continue to invest in property. I could actually go on a holiday around Europe for a few months.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden that delayed, that kind of like, one day in the future, I'll do the things that I love. You get to actually start doing the things you love today because you've already done the work you need to do to get to where you need to get to by the time. And so all of a sudden, the dynamic of the life today changes. So I think, I think people really underestimate the importance of having a plan. But then also, even if people do have a plan, it's usually so unscientific that it's kind of effectively hearsay and conjecture. It gives a bit of clarity, but doesn't actually give any purpose. Like, who's best suited for this then? Is this really for people who've already got a portfolio, or is this for people who are just thinking about it? Like, who's suited for a portfolio growth plan?
I would say everyone would be suited for a portfolio growth plan, and we've actually created plans for quite a few different types of investors. So we've built plans for clients that have no properties and they're just starting out. And it's really helpful for those clients because they get to skip all of the mistakes. They can have a plan that's good to go, that's built in line with their situation, that has the recipe that they need to follow in order to move forward. So they can get started on the right foot, because we all know the importance of property, number one, and building that initial base. So they get to avoid all those mistakes, I guess you could call it. And we've also built plans for more experienced investors as well that already have properties in their portfolio. I think the most that we've done is 14. So we built a plan for an investor that had 14 properties. And the benefit for those investors is they can see how their portfolio currently sits and what it's going to look like in the future, and what are the gaps that they need to fill in order to move them closer to their goals. So I would say almost every investor should consider getting a portfolio plan.